Hello and welcome to the first ever Talking Tradesman podcast live. See people tuning in at the moment. Feel free to throw your questions in. I've got you guys up on a big screen over behind where the camera is, so I'll be able to see the questions. So, hello, Rob. How are we doing? Appreciate that.
I think Nikita's on about you there.
I'm going to hope it's you, mate. Get me on this show. You're on the show. You're on the show. This is all being recorded. Cameras are on. This will go out at the beginning or the end of Gary's episode that we're going to record after this live. So if you guys in the comments have any questions for Gary, please throw them in. I'll read them out and Gary can carry on and answer. Can you guys that are in the chat just let us know you can hear us all right?
Yep, nope.
Somebody let me know you can hear us okay.
Yep, somebody's put yeah.
Yep, we're good. Okay, fantastic. Right then, Gary. How has life been since the first podcast, Gary? Have you felt, and it's, whoa, slow down, man. This is going to be difficult. I can't scroll. I'm sat over here away from my phone. Hold on. Let me see if I can join the live through my other phone. Technical difficulties. I wasn't expecting that.
Loud and clear from Melbourne.
Fantastic. Hello, Jamie. How are we doing? The Monarch Man himself.
It's not 10:30 in the morning where you are, is it, son?
Right. Hold on. I'm going to join the live myself through my other account, and then I should be able to.
Just going back to Good Child, I think it was that asked the question, how has life been since the first episode or the first podcast? Certainly a lot of things have changed since then. I feel like I've grown as a person. I've grown as a business owner. My business has certainly increased. My mental health is certainly in a better place now through making some big changes myself as an individual and to my lifestyle. So yeah, it's been busy, it's been good, but also it's been massively beneficial to help in any way I can. If any of my episode helps anybody, then it's kind of been beneficial making the journey down and making the sacrifices I've made over the past.
That's what it's all about, mate. It's been a hell of a year for you, in fairness, or a hell of an 18 months. I think it was about 18 months ago, wasn't it, that you first came on the pod. Have things changed a bit, Gaz?
A little bit, yeah. We're not sat on each other's knee at the minute, but
can hear you clear, Russ, but not Gary. I think his mic needs to be closer. Try now.
Is that better? So, just to reiterate what I've just said, if people didn't hear it properly. So yeah, like my past 3 years have been life-changing for me. Like I said, made a few lifestyle choices. Stopped drinking, stopped smoking, stopped associating, affiliating with certain people. Made some mistakes over the years, as we all do as adults and individuals. But yeah, I'm in a better place now, best place I've ever been. Finally feel me again, which has been a long time coming.
So. Great answer, mate. Great answer. Shall we? Right, let's do. I had a few anonymous questions come in, so we will jump onto those. Let's get those answered. Right. So we've only got three. But
busy day.
Can't hear Gary. We've got somebody else here saying can't hear Gary. Hold on. Pass me your mic a minute, mate. Let me just make sure it's volumed up. It says it is. Do you know what? You're the important one here. You take that one. There we go. Right. You should hear Gary fine now. You don't need to hear me. I'm loud enough over here.
For Good Child's question, I asked originally, did anybody get any of that? Or did I just seem like I were miming on live? If you heard it, then say. If you didn't, we'll go through it all again.
Pentagon Carpentry and Joinery. Are there any aspects that from that former life that you miss? We always have the way of looking at former things with rose-tinted glasses. Can't hear either of you now.
Yeah, just about hear you, mate.
Nikita can hear us both. Whoever can't hear us, turn the volume up on your phone.
You've got credit on your phone. So, is there any aspects of the life that I miss? Yeah. I think I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss certain things, but I'm glad I do miss them, because if I didn't miss them, it'd have all been for nothing. I think I went on that part of that self-destruct mode, or that self-actualization, for a reason. I think that's made me the person I've become today, and the person that I knew I always was, but lost for a while. So yeah, I do miss it. I miss the social aspect side of things, and the socialising, having a laugh, and just being out and about and being Jack the Lad. And yeah, but would I go back to that place? Never. I don't think. I think I'm strong enough to say that I'm a million miles from where I was. So yeah, I do miss it, but not to the point where I think I'd going back.
I'm glad to hear that, man. Right, question from Limitless, Emma. What's the best thing that's happened in the last 18 months?
Growing the community around me, seeing amazing people like yourself at these trade shows, and seeing how far you've come as a person as well with your business, and just seeing how other people that are around me, and the support network that there is on social media, seeing how many people are actually involved in the mental health side of things and the supporting side of things. And yes, sometimes it's a bit raw and not everybody likes everybody. That's fair enough. But I think just being part of a community or a part of a group where, you know, it could be any issue or any time of day, you can go online and there'll always be somebody there to help each other. So I think over the past 18 months, the best thing would be for me
going on the podcast.
Yeah, going on the podcast. But becoming part of this whole genre of people, or this area, if that makes sense. So. Good question. Right,
I'm going to try and get one of these 3 questions in now before somebody else puts one into the box. So, anonymous questions. What is the best brush for brushing?
Best brush for brushing? Well, that's a big question, and it's a question with many answers. What you're brushing? Are you brushing your back garden? Are you brushing some steel fencing?
I'm going to assume it's a wall, mate, of some variety. Right.
It could be a ceiling.
Could be a ceiling.
It could be a fence. Could be a shed. The best brush for me I would have to say is my new favourite brush, which is the Expert Monarch.
Oh, we have Louis Spence in the room.
Nice. Good afternoon. Good morning, Louis.
Mr. McLean just joined as well, and Emma said, "Loved seeing your journey. Keep smashing it, mate."
Appreciate that, Emma. Thank you very much. We still need to have a chat. You need to...
Jamie, if you're still in here, mate, as well, you might notice a few certain brushes on the table down here.
Yes, there's some of the, what would you say, the money makers on the table. So yeah, my favourite brush would be the Expert 63mm. So, but there are other brushes available.
Expert 63mm.
It sounds like a machine gun. It could be seen as a machine gun, to be fair, the way I use it.
Lethal in the right hands.
Lethal in the right hands, correct.
Next question.
Bristol's going to be very powerful.
Next question. You like this one. What's your favourite thing about being sober?
See, it's a tricky question, or it's a tricky subject, because when people say being sober, for me, it makes people, I think, assume that you're an alcoholic or you're alcohol dependent, which I never was or never have been and never will be. I just used to go out. So for me, I think that question can be quite direct and assertive, but I understand what it means. So I wasn't an alcoholic, I wasn't alcohol dependent, and I was just a lad that lost his way a little bit. So the best thing about being sober is I get to be myself again, focus more on my family life, my missus, my dogs, dog now, and yeah, just spend more time appreciating the finer things that I didn't necessarily appreciate before, because I was more interested in being around certain people or not being home and focusing on things. So it was kind of a shit time, but we have to go through these, I think, sometimes.
Absolutely, mate. It's where the growth is, isn't it? What else have we got here? What else? I am keeping an eye on the comments, guys, as well, so keep any questions coming. Where are we? Oh, big question.
Big question. Let's go.
Buckle in. When are you getting married?
When am I getting married? Well, we very well already might be, but the people that know us will know whether we are or we're not, or whether we are going to, or whether we're planning on it.
Aaron sent a request to join the live. That could be fun.
I think he must have pressed that button wrong. You're not welcome. Morning, right.
I can't get to the phone, Aaron, by the way. It's over there.
Yeah, you can't get to it.
So.
You can just stay waiting room, you son. So yeah, we very well might be already, but who knows is the question.
It says that question's come direct for Akita.
Wiz, you could be. You're probably right there, son.
There was a question that came up from Emma there. I think I missed. Hold on. Where are we? I've got it here. Boom, boom, boom. Can hear. Blah, blah, blah.
Who exactly, Jamie? Who let Aaron in? Correct.
Trouble in the room.
Always.
No. Oh God. There was a question. Emma, can you repeat that question? Because for some reason I can't see it and it's gone off my little feed.
Wiz, it might not have been from Keita. Just thinking on, it might have been one of the other fans that was asking that question. So you never know.
What was the answer to that, Gaz?
We didn't get it. So
no.
We might be already married. You just don't know.
Might be already married.
Might be already married. Might be. It might. We're going on holiday next week.
You know, Keita's in here, don't you? As well.
She's took dog a walk.
Looking dapper, pal. Being on a 9.
No, that's just the Italian side of me, brother.
There you go. Emma's back in. What have you found to be the most rewarding part of this community?
The most rewarding thing would be the friendships. I've found friendships that I didn't think were possible, especially in this community, and friendships that will forever be very special and will last a lifetime for sure. Like I said before, not everybody likes everybody, and that's just life. But the most, I'd say friendships and just being part of so many little communities.
Nice answer, man. James Young, Dragonfly Decorating. Gary, what's your 3-year plan?
Just carry on being myself. I enjoy being a little bit under pressure with work. Obviously, I'd never say no to people, which probably this is why people see that I work 9 days a week and 27 hours a day. But just carry on being myself. Hopefully, probably more time off going forward. Would I like to do other things to support mental health going forward? Yeah, I'm probably going to use my degree a little bit more and speak to a few people in regards to doing something that I've been thinking of for a while. So, yeah, probably more towards the mental health thing, more towards what I qualified to do as a psychotherapist, but ultimately just keep being myself.
Okay, Aaron, what's your favourite nickname?
I think he knows that. He sent me a Christmas card, and he sent my missus a Christmas card. So whatever name that was on the Christmas card, Aaron, we'll go with that one.
A private joke.
Yes.
Emma again, Limitless. What's been your favourite job to complete so far? In brackets, any celebrity clients?
Yeah, I've got a couple of celebrity clients, to be fair. I've done a property for Anthony Joshua. I've done a property for Kel Brook. I've done some for authors of books and stuff. So I've worked in some quite amazing properties and amazing projects. My favourite job so far would be
Andy Byron in the house.
What up?
Paint Station fam coming in strong.
I don't think I've got a specific one. They're all unique in their own way. I would say, thinking on, I have got a customer or a client called Beverly. She lived in California for 25 to 30 years. She moved over to England, bought a property, and I like working for her because she's got the same name as my mum, and when I'm there, I imagine how different my life would have been if that was my mum, so to speak. So I probably would say Bev and Phil. That's a nice job to work on.
That's a deep one, mate.
Because I've got a bit of a cheeky chap here, if you noticed.
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit. So I've like a bit of a rapport with her and a good laugh, and I'm just myself. So it's quite warming when I'm working there.
James Young said, "Big love, my man. You're an absolute gent. Hopefully catch up soon."
Yes, appreciate that, and you keep doing what you're doing, brother. Listen to your podcast, an amazing episode, and you've also been through the mill, and you've come out the other side. So keep doing what you're doing, keep focusing on yourself, and it's a pleasure to be a part of this journey with you. So.
For anyone listening, actually, James is going to be bringing out his own range of T-shirts. He said something when he was sat on the podcast, which I thought was really powerful, which was that he was recovering loudly, so to help those that were suffering in silence.
Yeah,
which I thought was a really powerful statement.
Yeah.
Okay, Derek Barrett Designs. Will you be at P&D this year?
This one I wouldn't miss for the world. I'm excited for this one. Again, because of the community that I'm part of and the amazing teams I'm going to be working with. So, yeah, for sure, I won't miss this one for the world.
Aaron, feel like I'm watching a game, being a fanboy, sat here in my QBST.
This is it, Aaron. See, you've got to be in it to win it, pal.
Boom. I've got one.
Yeah, we're going to say you'd be happy to know.
He brought me one.
See, shall I call you two daddy? I've bought you both one now. You're matching. So I expect to see it in all its glory. I've already seen you wearing yours, Aaron. It looks very good.
Yes, Aaron will be rocking. By the way, folks that are listening, what do we think of the new studio setup? It's always been here, but I've kind of switched the recording round to get the sign in and the brickwork. What are we saying?
I mean, more importantly, do I look good?
Mate, it was good. Goes without saying, doesn't it? Come on. Emma, what other trade shows are you going to come to?
You know what? I was thinking that when I'd seen people at the installer show and stuff, I was...
Installer's a beast, mate.
Yeah,
I went first time I've been, and it's fucking... I can't explain how big it's 5 times a P&D show.
Yeah, that's the thing. I do want to get involved with more.
Thanks, Emma.
Yeah, I do want to get involved with more going forward, but it's like trying to find one that fits, because obviously with only being a decorator or in a decorating business, do you really want to be going to like Screwfix Live, or you've got to find that where you're comfortable being there. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be out of my depth and feel like, well, fucking hell. Like, so... Yeah,
it was... I walked around it, mate. It would have took 3 days. Right, we have questions coming in thick and fast. Well, questions. Aaron, 2 absolute legends, 1 room. Much love, mate. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron, sweetheart.
Brylo's Brushes. How did you first get into painting and decorating?
Funny one, really. So, when I first left school, I went to college, did carpentry and joinery, had to leave that through... I'm not even telling you why, you're going to have to listen to the podcast. So, but I left...
listen to episode 1.
Yeah, left that. I had to leave that, let's say. And then I always wanted to be in the construction trade to some degree, because my mum was a qualified carpenter. So the end game at one stage was we were going to open a mother and son carpentry business, because my mum always believed that women didn't feel comfortable with male workers in the house, and with a mother and son combo it would have worked, which it probably would have, to be fair. So yeah, I always wanted to be in the construction trade to some degree. Then I left college, and then Sheffield City Council used to do a stewardship scheme, so you did like landscape gardening, paint and decorating, and joinery. And I can always remember like where the first property is that I ever got taught to cut in a wall and stuff, and I thought, like, this is fucking awesome. Like, I just really enjoyed it. And so like after that I went home and decorated my bedroom. So I'm self-taught. I'd not actually got any qualifications in decorating, which for me at that particular time in my life, I couldn't have thought of anything worse than sitting down and learning how to do things when I know I could already do it. So I'm a self-taught decorator, self-taught how to wallpaper. So yeah, it was a long road. Obviously I'm 41 now, so I'm talking like 15, 16
41 and still looking 24.
This is it, you see. So I'll probably wake up one day and I'll be in a right tangle. But,
right, what else we got here? Moving on. So I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Red Design and Build Limited, good morning. Good morning to you too. Nolan Decorating, looking well, lads. Sean, appreciate you, mate.
Appreciate that. Up the Irish.
Brylo's Brushes, that's probably why you've been enjoying your joinery recently. In it, bruv.
In it, bruv. Yeah, I've always been really good or really handy, or again, I've always had the ability to, but when I lost myself, kind of lost the ability to focus on doing things and wanting to do things. But yeah, I do really enjoy working with it. It's the smell. Like, when the smell of wood or when you're cutting wood and stuff
Freshly
always,
cut wood.
yeah, always takes me back to being a child because, like I said, my mum were a carpenter, and one of her first jobs as a carpenter, I was only young. She used to make bespoke coffins at a funeral director's in Sheffield, one of the most prestigious funeral directors, John Heath's. So I spent a lot of my childhood in the back room of a funeral director's while my mum was making coffins. It sounds a bit thingy, but
It's a little bit.
yeah. But obviously there was nobody in the coffins, not yet.
And it's mad how like you hold on to those, like the scent.
Yeah, the smell
imprints.
instantly just reminds me of a better time. Do you know what I mean? So
what's your favourite wood to smell, Gary?
I don't mind a bit of oak, bit of oak.
Moving on. Emma, Limitless again. Thank you, first of all, for keeping these questions coming. Anything exciting on the horizon that you can talk about?
Yeah, loads, to be fair. Well, I'm not going to talk about. There's a few things happening behind the scenes, which I'm excited for. One of the main things I could probably explain or talk about is my soon holiday around Italy, Croatia, Germany and Switzerland again.
It's mega, mate, to be fair.
Yeah, we're going around the Dolomites in the camper van. So, no, did I? That's what Byron just said. Yeah. So, yeah, my holiday, good 2 weeks off, some R&R time, well deserved, well needed. So, yeah, there's a few things going off behind the scenes. But, yeah, my holiday, I'm really looking forward to my holiday.
That looks amazing, to be fair, mate. I really want to do that myself, like take a long period of time. And just,
to be fair, I owe
traveling.
that to Keita because she's the Bear Grylls out of us. Do you know what I mean?
She's a survivor.
Oh, fucking
so if you two were stranded, she's going to survive and you're not.
I'd be stressing out my nut and she'd just be like, let's just go this way. We'll go this way. She's like, she can just do shit without a plan. And I'm like, I need a plan. I need to know where I'm going, what time I'm going to be there, whatever. Hence why I was like an hour earlier today. Do you know what I mean? I need shit planned. Yeah.
Whittaker Daniel, or Daniel Whittaker, I'm assuming.
Call him Wiz.
Who's driving?
Well, that obviously part of it will be me, but part of it will also be Nikita. But yeah, she's I can't say that rally driver's name because she's no longer here. But she's like Colin McRae before he put himself through an helicopter.
Put himself through a helicopter? Did he crash a helicopter?
He crashed an helicopter.
Oh, right, yeah.
So yeah, she's quite a good driver to be fair, but down a mountainside, probably not so much.
Okay, that answers that question.
Yes.
To everyone, we've got a lot of people coming in now that are, I've seen like 6-7 people come in the last few minutes. Please do feel free to throw questions into the chat box. That's what this is here for Gary to answer questions. How does it feel, mate? You feel like you're on the spot?
It's just the unknown, isn't it? Like, what you don't actually know what's going to come through. But this is what it is, and it's what it's all about.
The anxiety, who's going to ask what?
Yeah. But like I said, I'll answer every question openly and honestly.
Well, guys and girls, we're going to do this for, say, another 15 minutes. Because what I want to do with this segment, so although you guys are on live on Instagram, this is being recorded through all the cameras in the studio. So the questions are all going to be featured on the podcast, by the way. You want to be on the podcast but don't want to be on the podcast, give us a question. BSA Decor, what's the favourite pair of trainers you own? Well, the man loves his trainers.
Yeah, we send each other like some pictures of trainers and stuff. And do you know what?
Just for Brendan, mate, show him the current pair.
I think you can see how I've got my brand new TNs on today. Some people are not really keen on TNs, but
they're pretty flash, mate.
Yeah, they're all right, aren't they? So I've got a new pair of TNs on today. But I don't know. I've got a pair of Saucony's that I absolutely love, but I don't really like to wear them because they're a bit funky and a bit whatever. And I don't like to wear them because I don't want to ruin them. So I would say my Saucony's, I play it safe because they're
too good to wear.
Not too good to wear. Just got to be the right atmosphere, environment.
Okay.
I would say.
Daniel Whittaker, room for a little one on your trip?
No, just me and Nikita this time, because if the vans are rocking, don't come and knock it, son.
Gary's doing some extra catching up.
Yeah.
Rob Hennessy, first of all, Rob, mate, get well soon, man.
Stop falling off ladders.
Well, what he wants to know is, when are you going to stop working 7 days a week?
Probably when they put a headstone at the side of it. No, you know what? When my house is finished, we took on a renovation project. Did we bite off more than we can chew? Some respects, it's took a lot longer, as it took more money than I thought. Yeah, double that. So, once the house is done and it's got to a stage where, not necessarily I can afford to. I could probably afford to take a step back now, but I don't want to be chasing my arse. So yeah, when the house is done.
Nikita, I'd like to know that too. He's doing it for you,
Yes,
Keita.
yes,
He's doing it
you'll
for
get-
you.
yeah.
Emma, money no question, dream holiday destination.
You know what? If you'd have asked me this 5 years ago, it'd probably be something different. But now I would say probably just, I don't know, my camper, mountains, my dog, my missus, and just knowing that I haven't got anybody to speak to. I haven't got to worry about anything. Just complete switch off R&R time. And not that I'll ever do that. Do you know what I mean? Even when I go away this time, I'll have my phone on me because obviously I've got to keep my fans happy. Do you know what I mean? I've got to be putting content out there. But the content from the holiday will be going on the camper van page that my missus runs. So
It looks mint, mate. I've got major envy over that camper van, to be fair.
yeah, it's
Samurai Shinden 9, are the Saucony kicks an old school style pair of grid 9000s, or they one of the other old school models like one of the Shadow models, dude?
they're like the Grid 9000s, to be fair, but they're quite multicoloured. It's like pink, brown, yellow, orange, and stuff on them. They're quite funky.
BSA, Brendan, back again. Do you think you'll stick in normal decorating or diversify into anything else at all?
No, I think I'll stick to whatever normal decorating is these days. As you know,
I think the trade's evolving, mate.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I mean, the work that he's doing right now, Brendan, with the frames and stuff like that is mental. And do you know what? Take all credit to him. He's decided he's going to focus more on the joinery. So yeah, all credit to him. But yeah, I think, like I said previously, I'm going to try and get to grips with my degree and my psychotherapy, and try and bring that into what I am as a person and the brands I work with, and try and just, like I say, get my head together with a few people and try and help people as much as I can, being qualified to do so.
I'd like to see that, mate. As you know, anything that I can do to help, you know where I am. Emma, other than carpentry, what other trade would you like to do?
I've done them all. So in a nutshell, I don't think there's anything in the construction trade that I haven't done. But apart from plumbing and aircon engineering and stuff like that, obviously I've not done that, but I've done bits of all sorts. But
you see me laughing at the question coming in from Byron. We'll get to that in a minute. There's one ahead of you.
I probably, if anything, I won't mind dabbling in the Venetian plastering side of things. I think that looks good. But again,
I thought that looks cool.
Yeah.
It
But
looks really
not
nice.
to do it all the time, but because I think that kind of thing is a unique, it's a niche thing. So you've got to have the right clientele, you've got to have the right job.
I'm the same, mate. With someone like I'm doing a hand-painted kitchen at the moment. I enjoy doing them, but I wouldn't want to do it every week.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff, a bit like spray work, really. Like I like spraying, but I wouldn't want to do it every day.
Yeah.
Anyway, questions coming in thick and fast. Daniel Whittaker's got to shoot. Enjoy the podcast. Keita, enjoy
you,
your
brother.
holiday. Big one here, mate. 316 Decor. Have you accepted Jesus as your Lord and Saviour?
I'm not a religious person, but that being said, whatever has guided me for the past 3 years, or whatever thought processes I've had, I've certainly grabbed hold of it with both hands. So whether that be God or whether that be some internal, I don't know, organ, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but whatever it is that's guided me, I'm sticking with that because it seems to have put me on the right path. So I can't.
Fair answer, mate. Mr. Andy Byron from Byron's Painters. Where do you get all your sundries and consumables from, pal?
Well, since Wilkinson's have shut down.
Telco.
Yeah, Tesco. No, to be fair, even though I'm an ambassador for said company,
Come on, we can give it a shout out, mate. We don't need to beat around the bush.
Yeah, even though I'm an ambassador for said company, Paint Station is where I get all my sundries. And I even get sundries for other people, for the brands I work with. Like I bought somebody some monarch brushes the other day because they'd never tried them. I bought somebody some other bits because they've not tried them. So it's not necessarily just about the free shit. It's not about I'm doing this because I get a free brush or I get a free T-shirt or I get a free baseball cap. But I stand by the brands I work with because I believe in them and I believe in the ethos behind them. At first, when I first started not necessarily the search for ambassadorships and stuff like that, yeah, it's always fun and games when you're getting home to a parcel and you're getting home to new stuff and free stuff. But it's more than that now. The people behind the brands, the people that are involved in the brands, the community within the brands, outweighs and outshines any free fucking brush. If I need a brush, I'll buy a brush.
I've got to say, mate, from my side as well, because I'll say this will all be going out on the beginning of Gary's podcast, but massive shout out to you guys, all of you lot involved with Paint Station. I love to see people making these moves. Yeah. Andy, Aaron, like you got loads of time for you too. It's just great to see. I love to see the innovation, the gamble. You know what I mean? Like massive fair play.
I just think it's nice to see somebody believe in something to the point where they're actually going to do something about it.
It's inspiring, isn't it?
Yeah, like
it's inspiring.
I believed I wanted to do counselling. I went and did it. I believed
amazing.
I wanted to
I'll check them out.
What's his post?
Yeah, check them out, Andy. Yeah,
check them out. Yeah, they've got some good deals on it. In fact, you could also win a PS5.
You might like their colours, mate, as well. I'd write down your line.
Yeah. But yeah, all credit to him. And like I said, everybody don't like everybody. Every brand don't like every brand and stuff like that. But there's enough cake for everybody to have a slice.
Has anyone that's in the chat right now, has anybody got any questions relating to Gary's first podcast, which I appreciate was some time ago, but from my perspective, it was probably one of the hardest hitting, it was definitely the hardest hitting episode I'd recorded to date, but it's still probably up there with one of the hardest hitting. So has anyone in the chat got any questions for Gary relating to that first episode, if you've listened?
Yeah, listen to today's, yeah.
Code Gary 10.
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron, get it sorted. Get Byron, get my discount code sorted. Yeah, today's might blow you. The first one out of the water. You never know.
Could do, man. Could do. We're off to a good start. You know, I thought this might be a little bit more like pauses and stuff, but it's rolling. Emma, how do you feel you've changed since the first episode?
I think I've grown up.
He's gained 900 fucking ambassadorships.
I think I've grown up as an individual. Yeah, but just my total outlook on people, and yeah, I just think I've grown up a hell of a lot, and I'm focused more on what's important and not what I thought was important.
Rob Hennessy, best episode in my opinion. Thank you, Rob. Samurai Shinden, very true words. It's all about having enough belief in yourself to make a move and begin turning your beliefs into action. 100%.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that kind of thing, this wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be sat here now. Brendan was a really interesting listening and gave a really good insight into your life behind the brush. Has it opened other conversations from people that might have had similar experiences?
Yeah. When I initially did it, I was a bit anxious. Is it going to ruffle feathers? Have I said anything that I shouldn't have said? Especially Nikita, she was shitting herself thinking, what the fuck is he going to say? But yeah, well, it was a very anxious time when it got released, because obviously even though I'd said it, you don't really know what's there until you watch it back. And people that messaged me after was just incredible. And like, the thing is with me, when I tell my story, I don't want people's sympathy. I don't want people's to feel sorry for me. I say it because I've dealt with it, I've processed it, and I've moved on from it. So to me, it's just life. It's just made me the person I am, or give me the outfit to wear on my life. But yeah, to know deep down that it did help people was yeah, it was worth it. So yeah, it did open some conversations, some difficult conversations with some certain people. But that being said, if it wasn't for the platform like the Talking Tradesman, I dare say hundreds of people's lives, obviously whoever's watched one, but it will have resonated with them. So if it weren't for people like Russ putting his time into it, then we'd all be fucked, wouldn't we, basically? So
I think one of the beautiful things, and it illustrated for me, because obviously when you came down that day, I had no idea. You hadn't pre-warned me. So I just thought you were a decorator that had trained as a therapist.
Yeah,
and that was going to be our conversation.
Both barrels.
Yeah, I remember going home to Ange and being like, I need to sit down. Like, I don't know what's just happened.
I had to drive 2.5 hours on my own back.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I was like, Jesus. But what it really did for me was it illustrated as well as can be illustrated, that you just don't know what people have been through. You know what I mean? Like, I knew you on social media a little bit, didn't know you very well at that stage, but you'd never guess that you've been through that. And I've had the same. Most of my guests that have sat down, that they start to open up about their life. It's like you just see them completely differently, and there's a beauty to that.
Yeah, it is. It's watching something grow, watching something evolve from. Like, even when you're talking about it yourself, you're paraphrasing, you're restating yourself, and you're exploring it again. So, whenever I'm talking about it or discussing it with people, whether it be on this platform or just to somebody random, you're working through it. Everything, you're just chipping down at that mountain. So,
Emma, Russ, one for you. Have you got a plan for the 100th episode yet? No. I'll need to do something special for it. I'm aware of that. I've had a couple of people say that I should make the episode with myself, like my story, the 100th one. I was actually going to sit down. Screed Pappy has just joined. Gary is the man. I was going to sit down with Joe. I'll be honest here. I was going to sit down with Joe a couple of weeks ago to record that episode, but I went through the whole situation with Ange being away, doing the project that she's been doing, and it knocked me for six. So I was struggling with anxiety at the time, and I cancelled it because I was like, do you know what? My head's just not on straight to be able to sit down and open up like that, because you guys in time to come will know what's gone on with her and her situation. But yeah, I wasn't in the right headspace to open up at that stage, but it's in the works. But the 100th episode needs to be something special, doesn't it? Hit me with some ideas. Bloody hell, have you not done 100 episodes yet? I know, I've been slacking. We're at 93 published, 94 as of yesterday. So it's very fucking close. Technically, if it's Friday releases, 6 weeks away. Wow. So, yeah.
There's been some amazing, like, if anybody out there that's on the live, if anybody has seen a whole 94 of them, Jesus.
I know Rob will have. Has anyone actually listened to all 94? Rob, how did you get the confidence to get in front of the camera for content?
Do you know what? It's just because what I think with me, it's took me a long time to be comfortable in my own skin. I always, like, for a long time, I always not thought I was somebody else, but I wasn't comfortable in my own skin. So I'd like escapism. I was, I don't know, dressing a certain.
It's hard, mate, isn't it? Getting in front of it for the first time.
But then, no, I wouldn't. Even, no, not for me. It was easy. Because I'd when I first put myself out there on camera, I'd found myself. I was comfortable in my own skin. I was comfortable how I was looking. I was focused on myself. So, and I like to portray the picture to other people, and other people see me that I'm the same now as when I'm at work, or I'm same outside. I'm the same person constantly. I haven't got a character. I don't put a different accent on or a different demeanor because I'm at work. I'm the same person 100% of the time now. But it took me a long time to get to that. Do you know what I mean? Because in certain company, I'd be a different person to what I would be at home, or a different person to.
It takes a strength to do that, man. Yeah, to be yourself all the time rather than adapt to other people.
Because I think, like, I've been on this planet for 41 years. If I'm blessed to have another 30, I'm not going to spend the next 30 that's less than what I've already done worrying about what people think of me or how people see me. If I'm comfortable with myself and I know I'm doing good and doing a little bit more good every day, then it doesn't really matter. Do you know what I mean? So.
No, I love that, man. So scrolling through, Screed Pappy, I'm well up for our reverse chat on the 100th, mate. Let's do it. Samurai Shinden, you do an amazing job, Russ. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Brendan, I'd say I'm about 85 episodes in, mate. That's good innings. I'd say anything over one actually blows my mind that people actually listen to it. But yeah, massive thank you, man. Thank you for the support. Emma, what made you want to train as a psychotherapist? You haven't listened to the first one, have you?
Yeah, you're slacking. Life made me do it because I have suffered and still suffer to a certain degree, a very traumatic past life. There's it's been a lot, but I always had the ability or the resilience to never let it get on top of me to the point where I couldn't function or I didn't want to function. I always tried or searched for making the shit I've been through or the situations I'm in that are not necessarily good into positives for other people. So I always had the ability to want to help other people regardless of the shit I've been through. So then it was people making comments like, why don't you be a counsellor? Why you could be a counsellor? And I just thought, you know what, like, fuck it, let's try. And I did my degree. I did 5 years at university, and I've still never read a book. Do you know what I mean? I never really revised. I never really studied. I was just myself. And even my tutor, when she used to email me and say like, "Well done, you've passed," like you are an amazing person, or how do you be what you are, doing what you've done and experiencing what you've experienced. So yeah, it was a test to myself and a challenge to myself, and yeah, I need to focus on it more because it is a waste. You
got to do it when it's right for you, though, man.
Yeah,
that's the
and
thing.
I think there's a lot that I've put on the back burner, like my book and the focusing on counselling as well as being a business owner. So there's a few things that are going to be happening very, very shortly.
The book. Listen, everyone in here now.
The book.
Pressure this guy to write his fucking book. He told me he was going to write a book 18 months ago. Screed Pappy, you do put an accent on. You're a Brummie, really. I'm assuming that's Gary, because it definitely ain't me.
No, I'm not a Peaky Blinders, son.
Good child decorating. Gary, one-liner to any haters out there.
Keep smiling.
Ooh, like that, man. Like that. Samurai Shinden, what about a live group episode for the 100th episode? Get a few people in. Could be a bit of a group therapy session and bonding exercise.
I'll probably just turn into Royal Rumble.
I like the group stuff. The only concern, I guess, from putting it out as media almost is making it like, you imagine walking into Weatherspoons, you know what I mean? You've just got like loads of voice. So it's controlling and getting people to actually be able to talk properly. But it's an idea. Just got to work out how to do it. I mean, this is the first ever live thing. Appears to be
How's
going
it
all right
going?
at the minute.
People are finding it on the live? Is it good?
That's it. How is this coming across? James Young, very well said, bro. Be better than yesterday. Absolutely. Emma, I'm just going to say embarrassment there for not listening to the first one.
She admitted to not watching it?
She just, emoji.
Shit, Emma.
Rob Hennessy, yes, I've listened to all episodes and some multiple times. Rob, you're a legend, mate. I really do appreciate all your support, mate. It means a lot.
The live.
Emma, write the book.
Write the book.
Couldn't agree more.
But then the problem is, people, I mean, this is where I'm going to need the help from the amazing community that I am so grateful to be a part of. Who the fuck is going to play me as an actor? Because obviously if the book comes out, then...
Danny DeVito, isn't it?
Well, I'm thinking that, but then I'm also thinking, like... It could be like, I don't know, Denzel Washington, but even
I can see there's a little
people
problem.
Could say that I'm black because I don't look my age. I'm black, don't crack. So, do you know what I mean? It's Samuel L. Jackson. So I would need the help of the amazing people out there to see who could play me, because it's going to have to be a trilogy film, I think.
I was thinking more child actors. But
yeah, well, this is it. See? Fucking Harry Potter.
Samurai Shinden, write the fucking book, Gary. Again, yes, absolutely. Screed Pappy, love you both, man. Incredible humans doing incredible things, mate. Right back at you. I take inspiration from what you're doing.
If you don't follow Screed Pappy, then follow Screed Pappy, because what that guy does for mental health, he goes above and beyond. He's actually not quite bad to look at either, is he?
He's all right.
I mean,
if I was that way inclined, I might.
He's good looking. He's got some lovely legs on him, bless him.
Fucking, I'm not surprised with the amount of running the guy did. Emma, love the live. Thanks, Em. Appreciate it, man. Jamie, really enjoying boys. Two great blokes. Thank you, man.
Tom
really
Hardy.
appreciate it.
Think that. I did. The thing is with Tom Hardy, I think what solidified that.
Who said Tom Hardy?
Emma.
So you're jumping the queue, Gaz. I'm in order here. Of course you jump. It's some shit. Somebody said Tom Hardy. Let's go, Tom Hardy. Yeah. I want to talk about
when
Tom Hardy.
When I seen him in Mobster, I thought, yeah, that's a bit of me, that. So
he was class in that, mate.
Yeah.
Emma, I'm always on calls. Grafting takes over, but love you both and what you're doing. I take it that means you're off. Emma, massive thank you for coming on and all the messages. It's been great.
Lovely to speak
so then Tom Hardy, but you've already fucking done that one, haven't you? BSA, got a bounce. Again, mate, thank you for tuning in.
Appreciate that, Brandon. Take care.
Nolan, great. Get Sid to play you, man, around the same height.
Yes. After the Pulp Fiction reel. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
I think we could have a sit down with Sid. I think Sid Sid would say exactly what needed to be said.
By the way, guys, listen, I'm going to call a 5-minute warning because we've been on for longer than I expected. So 5 minutes. Any final questions you want to get in for Gaz? And I'm going to wrap this up because I do need to be able to put this into a podcast and hope it's not going to be 6 hours long. So yeah, 5 more minutes on live, and then we're gonna get some breakfast, mate.
Before he sent me to bed. 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes, and turn the power off. Power goes off the Xbox. SGS120983 doing a great job. Russ 100th. What about Paint Warrior, Madden, and yourself talking about your Ibiza trip? Well, I'm sat here, so there's a little bit of a problem to that. Yeah, that didn't happen. There was some criteria which, I'm going to go all mysterious, I can't talk about at this point in time. So, yeah, I'm not going to be there.
It's unfortunate. It's an amazing... Ibiza I've been a good few times, and it's an amazing
It is,
place.
mate. I said this the other day,
Sure,
though.
with the crew that's going as well, it'll be epic.
The only thing that bothers me about Ibiza now is the price.
Yeah.
It's... to the point, it's an amazing place, but to me, the price of it actually sours it a bit.
The last time I went, I stopped in Ibiza Rocks, and it was just...
Mate, I checked the price for 4 nights, and it was $4,000.
Wow.
Yeah, which... For that, it's family holiday for me. Like for a long weekend, it's.
That's why it's unfortunate, and it'd be a laugh a minute with the crew that's going. It'd be awesome, but yeah, some things need to prioritise.
This is it. Rob Hennessy, love this, lads. Really value our friendship, mate. Really appreciate it, man. Honestly, I really do hope you get back on your feet very quickly. Literally. And obviously, I hope you're coming over in November. I am going to Dublin in October, so I might well see you there.
I love Dublin. I love being in Ireland, to be fair.
Oh, mate, I reckon I've been to Dublin probably about 8. No, I reckon I'm probably in double figures. It's strange to me,
because even though I'm not from there, my family's from there, it just always feels home. Like, the first time I ever went, Keita took me for my birthday, and I was, like, crying, leaving. Like, I didn't want to leave. I could have just stayed. Literally, we met this couple in a pub, and he was like, stay here for a bit. He's like money for taxes. You know what I mean? Just like, mad.
I mean, I know you're sober now, but if you're a drinker, it's the best place in the world for day drinking.
Yeah, I don't think for saying that, would it be the same place now? Be going back?
I think the atmosphere. I
think
don't
it'd
know.
be intolerable. I don't.
You
think
reckon?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't. I don't.
Depends where you. Oh, see, if things get too rowdy, mate, I'm off anyway.
Yeah, I just think that. Yeah, for me, again, it's that sober thing. I think it puts an instant stigma over things, doesn't it? I just think it's easier to sell because I don't drink. Like, I'm not saying, well,
you can still get on the Guinness Zeros over there, can't you? No,
yeah, but I won't drink. It's very rare. So I'm going to say I won't drink. It's very rare that I drink Guinness Zero anywhere, and I certainly wouldn't drink Guinness full fat anywhere apart from Ireland because it doesn't travel well, does it? So.
Yeah, see, I don't mind except for the local. Big shout out to my local up here. 4 doors up the Swan, they do a decent Guinness. In fact, if Mr. Nolan's still in here, when we had our opening event, he actually said, he was like, this is the best Guinness I've ever had in England, outside of Ireland. So, big shout out to them guys. We seem to be petering down, so maybe my 5-minute warnings killed everybody off. But I guess I just want to say to everyone that's tuned in, massive thank you, because I believe it's actually been a success. I thought it might be a little bit like dead, but it's rolled, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been good, man.
Yeah, anybody with anything left to say to Gary, we're then going to go and get some breakfast, and we're going to sit down and record a full and proper episode of the podcast. So massive thank you to everyone that's been a part of the live.
Yes, thank you very much, and I hope you've all enjoyed it, and hopefully the part 2 of the podcast will be as intuitive. No, I don't know.
Oh, you get a look better on it, put it that way. The cameras are better, so there we go.
Well, part 2 was better than part 1, so that's it.
Mate, it's got a long way to go to. If you can, mate. In fact, if it's going to be better than part 1, I'm not sure I even want to host it. Does anyone else want a sub? I need a sub. Sean Nolan, the Guinness was unreal. There you go. See.
Yeah, get up, dog.
I'll be the judge of that, Sean. Get over here, then, Rob. You got to get yourself over here in that chair, and you can have a go. Nikita loved it. Thanks, Nikita.
Thank you, baby.
Mr. Nolan laughing. Right then, guys, I believe we're going to wrap it. So, again, massive thank you to everyone for tuning in.
Yes.
Really Make sure to tune into the episode once I put it out with Gary. Your questions will feature. So, there you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was watching the questions, but I didn't see how many people was actually in. I didn't know.
It was flittering, mate, but people coming in and going. There was,
I seen.
I think at most there was about 19, 20.
I seen the opposition. They all joined, didn't they, at one stage? Didn't you?
I didn't clock any of them.
I don't think they stayed.
Joined and left.